having courage in your own convictions is one of the simplest ways to lead with purpose. People who have confidence and strength to dream make it big in life.
A winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. My fellow grads, we are winners.
Please join me in congratulating the class of 2019.
graduates, distinguished administrators and faculty, special guests, family and friends, good evening and welcome to the 2019 North Shore Technical Community College, St. Tammany Parish School Board, and Livingston Parish Public Schools High School Equivalency Commencement Ceremony. I am your Master of Ceremony, Eric Baldwin, Director of Work Ready U and Adult Education at North Shore Technical Community College. Please stand for the invocation, which will be given by Pastor David Anderson of Church of the King, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by graduate Carly Wheat from our NTCC Adult Education Bogalusa campus.
Well, I want to welcome each of you to this incredible time of celebration. My name is David Anderson. I have the honor of being a youth pastor here at Church of the King. This is an Irish accent that you can hear. I'm from Ireland, so if everybody was guessing, I want to clear up any. I know we have some Irish in here tonight. It is not a Chalmette accent. I'm not a Chalmatian. I wish I was. I'm beginning to learn that I wish I was. Come on. But I want to congratulate every person in here tonight. I want to congratulate our students on a magnificent achievement. I also want to congratulate everybody standing here tonight who is not only standing here tonight, but has stood by them in the weeks, some of the days, the weeks, the months, and for some of them, the years that have come before tonight. Tonight is such a special night for so many of you because it symbolizes dedication, commitment. For some of you, sacrifice. For some of you, you've had to set things aside to be here tonight. And I don't mean just at this event, but just to be here in your success and in your victory. And so I want to congratulate and commend you again because it is not easy to get here. There's a verse in the Bible that says, the road to life is narrow and the road to death is wide. It makes me think that if it was easy to be here tonight, there would be a lot more people here, but it is difficult. And it is such an incredible achievement that you guys have made it here, this group. And so I want us just to gather again. Can we put our hands together one more time for everybody who has made it through the narrow gate tonight? I want to just quickly close with this. You know, my mother is somewhere in Ireland tonight, in the very place that you students are. My mother went back to school, and she actually completed her degree in counseling. I like to take some of the achievement in that because I tell her I prepared her in my wild years of being a teenager of how to deal with people and counsel them. So I like to take some of the credit for that. But I understand what it means to stand here because I saw the sacrifice, I saw the dedication, and I saw the hard work that went into her making it. And so I understand what it means for a lot of you to be here tonight. But it kind of reminds me of the story of Joshua. I'm not going to keep you too long. This is going to be about 60 seconds so you can relax. But in the story of Joshua, Moses has led his people out of slavery, and he's leading them to the promised land. But as he does, as he's going there, Moses actually passes away, and it's time for someone new to step up. And for a lot of you guys graduating tonight, I see a lot of similarities in what Joshua did. Because Joshua stood up and he took ownership. And for so many of you, you had to stand up to be here tonight. To get here, you had to take ownership of your life. You had to say, I want something more. To gain the knowledge, to gain the skills to be here tonight, you had to take ownership for your life. Another thing you had to do was overcome obstacles. And what Joshua found is that between him and his people and the promised land, there was a river called the River Jordan. For some of you guys, you did not have to cross a river to get here tonight, but you had to cross something to get here tonight. For some of you, it was self-doubt. For some of you, it was criticism. For others of you, you're the first person maybe in your family for a long time to stand and graduate. And for you in particular, I want to congratulate you tonight because that takes a lot of guts and a lot of bravery. But you had to overcome an obstacle to be here tonight. Finally, I want to say this is not the end, this is just the beginning, because there is more opportunity for you. What God said to Joshua was, you're about to cross into the promised land, but it doesn't end there. You have to make a home, you have to build your future, and you have to settle in. I'm taking you across not for things to be over. I'm taking you across for you to really begin to live. And so for some of you, tonight is a mark of crossing over. It is not the end, it's the beginning. And for a lot of you, this is where living will really begin. Not just for you, but for your existing family and the families that are to come. And so I want to congratulate you again, and I want to read this scripture to finish. It's what God said to Joshua. He said, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Go forward with passion, remembering what you've achieved, believing for the promises ahead, and knowing that with God on your side, you are never alone. Soak up every moment and enjoy this evening. Thank you so much.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pastor Anderson and Carly Wheat. You may be seated. This year, we had over 380 students pass the HiSET exam and meet the requirements to receive their Louisiana High School Equivalency Diploma. On tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of 109 of those students. Each individual that will walk across this stage has demonstrated a commitment to success and the motivation to build a bright future. These students persisted in their studies, overcame barriers, and announced to the world and to themselves, "Yes, I can." Thanks to all of you who have traveled here to celebrate their efforts. Please help me welcome those seated on stage. To my right, the Acting Chancellor of North Shore Technical Community College, Dr. Daniel Roberts. The Assistant Superintendent for St. Tammany Parish Schools, Dr. Regina Sanford. Our commencement speaker, the Executive Director of Enrollment Management at Louisiana Community and Technical College System, Amy Cable. The Chief Academic Affairs Officer for Louisiana Community and Technical College System, Dr. Renee Cintron. The Vice Chancellor of Strategic Initiatives at North Shore Technical Community College, Dr. Jim Carlson. The HiSET Chief Examiner for North Shore Technical Community College, Susan Lenore. The Director of Adult Education for Livingston Parish Public Schools, Billy Bretlet. And the Director Emeritus of Adult Education for Livingston Parish Public Schools, Ms. Tammy Terry. Seated to my left are the faculty members from North Shore Technical Community College Adult Education. If you please stand. The faculty members from the St. Tammany Parish School Board, if you would please stand. And our Livingston Parish Public School faculty members, if you would stand. We are also pleased to recognize members of the St. Tammany Parish School Board. If you would stand to be recognized, Ms. Beth Heights, the St. Tammany Parish School Board President, Ms. Lisa Page, from the St. Tammany Parish School Board, Mr. Mike Winkler of the St. Tammany Parish School Board, and the Supervisor, Curriculum and Instruction for St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, Melissa Schraderberger. We also have several members of our NTCC faculty and staff. If you would stand to be recognized throughout the auditorium. Amen. Thank you. And please join me in thanking the wonderful staff here at Church of the King for their support again this year. At this time, I'll welcome to the podium Dr. Daniel Roberts, the Acting Chancellor of North Shore Technical Community College, who will now introduce our commencement speaker. Dr. Roberts.
Good evening. Good evening. There we go. Just a few words before I introduce the commencement speaker tonight. It's often stated that a college is a place. It's actually a people. It's a people full of amazing stories and amazing accomplishments. That I'm here and privileged tonight to stand before your amazing accomplishments tonight, and congratulations for what you've done so far. And I say so far because this is just the beginning. There's more to come. I've told you that already tonight. For the family and friends and the faculty of North Shore Technical Community College, thank you for the support that you've put for our students here tonight. It's because of you and your support that they're here to celebrate this accomplishment. And one more note. You'll notice that in your pamphlet, you have a brochure about stage clips. We're happy to announce tonight, sponsored by our Student Government Association, that each individual graduate can receive an individualized video of their participation in tonight's ceremony. Just go to the website, follow the instructions, and you can share it on social media and get to enjoy individualized video of your participation in tonight's ceremony. So check that out. It looks pretty cool. So our commencement speaker, I'm going to introduce Ms. Amy Cable. She is an experienced leader within the Division of Enrollment Management and Financial Aid with the Louisiana Community and Technical College System, having served in several leadership roles for financial aid since 2004 before taking on the Division of Enrollment Management in 2016. Under Amy's guidance, the Enrollment Management Division successfully implemented multiple initiatives to increase enrollment opportunities for adult students. A co-author of professional guides and a frequent presenter, Amy currently serves as the president of the Louisiana Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators. She is passionate about education, learning, and volunteering. Amy holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice and a Master's of Public Administration from the University of Memphis. She is currently pursuing a doctorate in Higher Education Administration from the University of Memphis. She loves to bike and spend time in New Orleans. Welcome, Ms. Amy Cable.
So good evening, and thank you, Dr. Baldwin and Dr. Roberts, for this amazing opportunity. Welcome, graduates, friends, families, and colleagues. I am truly honored and humbled to be speaking with you today. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. How many of you thought you wouldn't make it here today? Did you ever think, man, this is so hard and you just want to quit? Well, guess what? You did it. You stayed up late, you drank lots of horrible coffee, you maintained a family and household, and you worked full time. And in making the decision to receive your high school equivalency, you opened up a world of opportunities. All of your hard work has paid off, and now you are ready for the next chapter of your lives. Over 547,000 adult students in the state of Louisiana do not hold a high school diploma or equivalency. And our college's Work Ready U and Adult Basic Education departments and providers serve over 40,000 students each year by providing literacy services and preparing students for the HiSET exam to earn their high school diploma. The catchphrase for the Work Ready U program is, yes, you can change your life, and you have done just that. You may now feel a sense of self-worth that you did not have before, and you have learned that you can do anything that you put your mind to. As I prepared for this speech, I thought about my own educational and career path. When I was in high school and in college, I didn't think I would ever work in financial aid or in admissions, but sometimes life takes you on an unexpected journey. In September of 1999, I was a first-generation college student at the University of Memphis majoring in biology. And if you sensed from my bio, I did not graduate in biology. I have a criminal justice degree, so it's okay to change your mind. I stood in the counter and financial aid department, and I was completing a promissory note for my student loan. And this man approached me, and he asked me if I was an independent student. And I said, no, I still live at home with my mom. And he said, your honesty is so refreshing. Do you want a job? And of course I did. I was starting college, I needed extra money, and that day changed my life. It provided a path that allowed me to further my education and advance my career. On that day, I began working in the financial aid department as a college work-study student. And after graduating in 2003, I became a temporary employee, and in 2004, I became a full-time permanent employee with the college. And throughout the years, and through the encouragement of my mentors, I earned a master's degree, began working on a doctorate degree, moved jobs, and moved states, and it was with great pleasure that I now live and work in Louisiana. And throughout my journey in higher education, I have learned so much from students, staff, and colleagues, and I would like to share a little bit of the things that I have learned throughout this journey. 1, lead with a purpose. Leading with a purpose allows others to see things through your eyes. Share your story, including your hardships, your sacrifices, your victories. Tell people about the times you refused to quit, and always keep your goals in mind. Be confident no matter what. Having courage in your own convictions is one of the simplest ways to lead with purpose. People who have confidence and strength to dream make it big in life. Volunteer to grow professionally and personally. I've always been very purpose-driven, and I've always volunteered. I have never said no to anything. And volunteering for me is a great way to enhance your skills. It can help with your career and educational plans, and it allows you to give back to the community. Find an opportunity that best suits your interests and ambitions. Perhaps you can volunteer at one of our local providers and help others achieve their dream of obtaining a high school equivalency. Make connections with peers and build a network. Before you leave today, I encourage you to exchange names, phone numbers, Facebook pages, LinkedIn pages. Take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself. Each opportunity will allow you to meet and work with new people. And as you move on to your next chapter, creating personal and professional relationships becomes even more important and exposes you to new ideas and experiences. New connections can lead to new opportunities and may open new doors for you. But most importantly, new connections can build lasting relationships and friendships. Be a mentor for others. Think about a time when someone had a positive, life-changing impact on your life. Maybe it was an instructor in one of your classes, or a friend or a coworker that took you under their wing and just said, you got this, you can do this. My greatest mentor was my boss, Karen Smith, and she took me under her wing back in 1999, and we have been friends for 20 years now, and she's taught me everything I know about financial aid. I often reach out to her for advice. She is the greatest mentor that I have. She taught me, I've learned from her, and she shared her knowledge with me, and that's what you need to do as a mentor. I encourage you to pay it forward and be a mentor to someone else. And finally, keep learning and make an impact by using the information you learn. Learning is of utmost importance to me. I've been in school since 1999 and have rarely taken time off. I encourage you to learn new ideas and put them into practice. Lifelong learning is essential, and it helps you to remain relevant, prepares you for the unexpected, changes your perspective, and sparks new ideas. As I near the end of my formal education, I am looking for new ways to learn and share my knowledge, so I hope you learned a little bit today. Armed with the skills and knowledge that you have attained, I encourage and challenge you to continue in your quest for knowledge and to discover your own unique ways to contribute to our society. Take pride in how far that you have come and have faith in how far you can go. In closing, I would ask the graduates to join me in a round of applause for the family members, mentors, faculty, and staff who helped them reach this milestone. And to those in the audience who are here to honor the graduates, please join me in applause to join me in saluting our 2019 graduates. So, congratulations, graduates. May your lives be filled with joy, happiness, and purpose. You did it.
Thank you, Amy, for that inspiring address. It's always a treasure to hear from someone who values education as much as you do. And we are also happy to hear from our graduates. We're going to welcome to the podium now Ms. Gabriella Coleman, a graduate who completed the NTCC Adult Education classes in Lacombe, followed by Jennifer Overman, who completed classes at NTCC Adult Education in Hammond.
Good evening. My name is Gabriella Coleman, and I'm a HiSET graduate from the Lacombe campus. When I got the phone call to speak at this commencement from Ms. Terry Sharp, I was absolutely speechless. I didn't know what to say or do at the time. However, in all seriousness, I'm honored to have this privilege to converse about my success story to you all, and I'm truly thankful to everyone who will listen to my not-so-lengthy story today. Every story has a beginning, and this is mine. It dates back to 2012 in my teen years when I didn't know exactly what to do in life. I had a lot of people who gave me suggestions on what they thought I should do. And their ideas sounded great, but deep down inside I realized that it wasn't what I wanted to do. So at night, lying in bed, I would ask myself, what do you really want to do? What are your aspirations? What is it that you want to do that will make you happy? I had to ask myself that question again. What do you want to do that will make you happy? That's just it. I didn't know the answer to my own question. And when I realized that, I cloaked myself in fear, depression, and doubt. I gave in and let fear win. A few years went by until the year of 2016 when my father came up with the idea that I can build weapons. Being that my father still served in the military, he thought that this idea would spark some interest and give me an outlet to learn something new. At first, in my mind, I was taken aback by the suggestion. Because I never looked at myself in getting into a field like this. He told me just to try it and see if I would like it. I went to the gun shop owned by Mr. Dwayne Bridges, and he showed me how to assemble an AR-15. And then something clicked, and I said, you know, this is pretty cool. I started liking the gunsmith atmosphere and enjoying it. For the first time in a while, I found solace in myself and saw that this hobby has made me feel something I haven't felt in a while. It was an awakening, a drive to keep pushing forward. And I figured that if I can do this, then I can conquer other obstacles in my life. The main hurdle to push through was getting my high school diploma. I had dreams of going to college and studying this new craft that I found, but in order to do that, I knew the first step was to obtain the diploma. So in 2017, I made the decision to go back to school. I went online and saw North Shore Technical Community College had HiSET courses they offered, and I thought to myself, this is a great step going forward. I clicked on the school's website and proceeded to sign up, and even though I was a little hesitant, thinking that it would take me forever to finish. However, I had to reassure myself saying, regardless of how long it takes, you can't give up. During the latter months of the year of 2017, I acquired a part-time job and was going to school in the evening at the Lacombe campus with Mrs. Brenda Barris at the time. It was difficult to juggle both work and school, but you have a sense of accomplishment that you know that you're doing something right for yourself. When Mrs. Monica Harrelson came to the Lacombe campus in 2017, she always said this four-letter phrase to every student in her class: "You can do this." Sometimes I still hear her voice when fear and doubt tries to overrule my spirit. So now I'm going to fast forward to July of 2018 when I switched to the morning classes with Mrs. Monica. She told me in her opinion that it was finally time to retake my final OPT test, which was math. I know myself very well. I do not like tests, especially math. Another voice came to mind when I stared into the numbers on the test page, and it was my mother's. She gave me these words of wisdom before I went to school each morning when I was younger: just do the best you can. Everything's going to be fine. That memory gave me the courage to take the test, and when Mrs. Monica checked the answers, she gave me a look like either she was proud or disappointed, but then said, "You passed the OPT." In that moment, I was utterly speechless, but realized that if you believe it's possible, you can achieve anything. I had to reiterate that same statement to myself the following month when I took 4 of the official HiSET tests, and by doing that and having faith in the Heavenly Father, I passed all 4. In November, I took my final test, which was math, and Mr. Baldwin was there administering the test that day, and he said the same phrase that Mrs. Monica always said: "You can do this." Even though I almost doubted myself, I had to push any negative thought aside and try my hardest. By doing that and keeping those positive words in my mind, I passed the test. For the first time in a long time, I can honestly say that I was proud of myself. And when I left the building and I sat in my vehicle with tears running down my face, without anyone else telling me I can do it, I finally told myself I did it. I won this time. So you may be sitting there like, well, what is your real successful outcome? I'll tell you what it is. It's overcoming my worst critic, which was myself, and having lack of confidence. So now I found an interest in what makes me happy. I made the decision to enlist into the military and become an Army Ranger. I know the road may be tough, but I'm up for the challenge. In closing, this is for you, my fellow grads. I don't know your story or your life hurdles, but we've all had to overcome some insecurities and know that if you have the power to succeed in anything, if you believe in yourself and live your truth. The last statement I'm going to leave you with is what my father has always told me when I needed to hear it. A winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. My fellow grads, we're winners. Congratulations to all of us.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer. I am 36, a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a wife, and a mother of 2 beautiful daughters. About a year ago, I started to get a nagging feeling, a feeling that I couldn't get rid of. I felt like something was missing, and no matter what I did, I could not get rid of that feeling. At 17, I decided to drop out of high school. I've always regretted that decision. I will never forget the day I decided to go back to school. I didn't tell anybody my plans. Instead, I went to North Shore Technical College, and I got all the information I needed to enroll. I still didn't tell anybody my plans. That night, my husband asked me what I did that day. And in a panic, I told him I went to Walmart. Eventually, I told everyone my plans to go back to school. I figured my husband would realize that I was missing twice a week, and my oldest daughter would wonder why I needed help with algebra. Thank you, baby girl, for all that help. I will never forget how proud and excited my mom was when I told her.
I'm the last of her 6 children to receive a high school diploma. I guess 20 years late is better than never, right, Mom? I'm very honored that these lovely ladies chose me to speak tonight. I'm so thankful to have attended North Shore Technical College. I'm nervous. The teachers and the staff are absolutely amazing. Through this whole program, I never felt one time judged for my choices in life. Instead, I had wonderful teachers who did everything they could to help me achieve my goal and believed in me. These ladies are amazing, and they do not get enough credit for what they do. Fellow classmates, today is an important day in our lives. Take pride in how far you have come, and have faith in how far you will go. I'm very thankful to have spent this school year with you all. We should be proud of this accomplishment. I wish you all the best of luck with your future. As for me, I plan to just live a happy little life with my little family, and if I ever in the future want to come back to North Shore, I think I know a few special ladies I could call that would point me in the right direction.
Thank you, Gabriella, and thank you, Jennifer. Now, we would like to welcome from the Slidell Women's Civic Club, Ms. Kelly Answorth and Ms. Sandy Cedardahl to award scholarships.
Good evening. My name is Sandy Cedardahl, and I have with me Kelly Ainsworth. I can't believe I messed your name up. With Slidell Women's Civic Club in Slidell. And we're here to recognize 6 outstanding graduates from the Slidell area. These women were nominated by the North Shore Technical Community College for their dedication to the program, their leadership and academics. Okay, and the first 2 scholarships awards we will give out will be in memoriam. The first one is in memoriam of Ms. Marjorie Mayfield. The scholarship goes to Ms. Monique Babin. Would you please come up on the stage to receive your award? Our second award is in memoriam of Ms. Marjorie Mayfield as well. This one goes to Ms. Gabriella Coleman. Would you please come on the stage? The next award we'll present is to Ms. Jessica Brown. This next award goes to Ms. Deshawandra Brown. This next award goes to Ms. Denidria Collins. And our final award goes to Miss Chiquita Kuzan, or cousin if you're not from Slidell. Congratulations to you women for your accomplishments and achievements. Slidell Women's Civic Club wishes you continued success throughout your journey through life.
Thank you to the Slidell Women's Civic Club for their continual support of our efforts. Graduates, the moment you have all been waiting for has now arrived. Our graduation coordinators, Ms. Teresa Sharp, our transition coordinator for NTCC Adult Education, and Deborah Bruce, lead faculty and curriculum coordinator, will now assist Dr. Roberts and Dr. Sanford with the awarding of diplomas. Ushers. Ushers, please lead the graduates to the stage. Lashad Adams. Hillary Anthony. Adam Martin Arsenault. Monique Babin. Congratulations. Destiny Bankston. Luke Barber. Taylor Barnhill. Terriana Baptiste. Sianta Bells. Ashley Beard. Megan Bennett. Braden Bertram. Kyrian Bickham. Raquel Babalakwa. Brooke Black. Philip Black. Deshandra Brown. Jessica Brown. Damian Cantrell. Hope Carpenter. Gabriella Coleman. Shay Colette. Denidria Collins. Jonathan Coltera. Jeanette Contreras. Thank you. Melissa Contreras. Thank you.
Do I get her thing? It's my sister.
Giovanna Cooley. Shakita Cousin. Michael Creel. Danielle Cyprian. Ashley Davis. Karen Davison. Brittany D. Armand. Jordan Dickerson. Joseph Dokes. Caitlin Ford. Kirsten Fouquet. Sean Frank. Jonathan Freeman. Richard Fuller. Monica Garrett. Genevieve Garrett. Benjamin Groff. Christian Guerra. Jaden Hall. Elizabeth Harris. Lauren Hartman. Angel Hassan. Megan Heiser. Michaela Holden. Brooks Houghton. Alexis Jackson. Alyssa Jackson. Halen Jackson. Sarah Johnson. Betty Johnson. Mason Knapp. Brian Cubey, Jr. Kayla Cubey. Joan Lachute. Mason Laurent. Kevin Lovett. Savannah Marangé. Kayla Marangi. Mariah Merriam. Ida Martin. Charlotte McQueen. Ivan Morales. Madison Munoz. Hector Munoz Larios. Michael Mersey. Shaquan Miles. Marilyn Ortiz Campa. Jennifer Overman. Dante Pace. Shamiz Payton. Joanne Penton. Nicole Pierce. Tajari Pitts. Tyler Ramil. Jewel Ritchie. Teresa Robinson. Renee Rodriguez. Yesenia Ruiz. Kaylee Sanchez. Nathaniel Seabury. Jolyn Sharp. Ashanti Simpson. Lindsay Singletary. Ashlyn Smith. Victoria Smith. Shanice Spikes. Peyton Tolley. Olivia Taylor. Tori Terrell. Paige Thompson. Sarah Till. Matthew Verding. Gentry Weaver Holyfield. Taylor Weber. Terrelyn Wells. Carly Wheat. Hannah White. Modesty White. Kylie Williams. Leanne Wilson. Tyra Whitner. Taylor Wood. Elizabeth Wright. Now please welcome back to the podium Dr. Daniel Roberts as he confers the diplomas.
All right. Graduates, please rise. Based upon the recommendation of your faculty, by the power vested in me by the Board of Supervisors of the Louisiana Community and Technical College System, I confer upon you the Louisiana High School Equivalency Diploma with all rights and privileges thereunto. Graduates, you may turn your tassels. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2019.